Awesome. All right. Good. Wonderful, Kapali. You were energetic. Wonderful. So, how many of you are aware what we are going to do today? No? No, Swati? No, Janvi? Anybody here aware what we are going to do? Manifesting meditation, yes. You look divine and charming. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. I should try in acting, asking the director. You should watch my reels. You will tell me, stop all this healing or all this work. What are you doing? You're wasting. You should go into stand-up comedy. You will tell me. Kapali, yes, always. No, we know you surprise us. Yes. Now you know me, Kapali. Yes, you should use it as me. शिल्पा मैम आपको देखती है एनर्जी आती है और मुझे आप लोगों को देखते हैं आधे घंटे पहले मुझे देखना चाहिए था ऐसे हो रही बट आई वाज कमिटेड टू यू आल्सो आ गई मैं कॉल पे और कि नहीं अब मिलना है सबसे हाँ Oh, Swati, you should meet me personally. I am such a comedian. People tell me, what are you doing? Do stand-up comedy. Hi, Janvi. Yes. Lovely. So today we are going to talk about manifestations. I am also going to take you through manifestation process and manifestation activation to those people who have paid 777 to me as a token price. I'm money. I'm going to take you all through activation because nothing else. It's not about money and not money. It's the energy exchange. Nothing else. It's just a token. Okay. But I wanted to offer this to everyone who is willing to and wanting to come to this manifestation because I just thought that uh, it's new moon and as many as people can benefit from it. Stay till the end. By the end, I'm also going to offer something which can be life changing, which I had been using for a while now, and I'm going to share that with you as well. Yes, E is important. But I also feel that E doesn't have to be barrier to everything. It has to draw a line and a boundary, but it doesn't have to be a barrier. So I offer myself as much as I can to people, but there has to be a boundary to everything. Yes. So Manju, nice to see you as well. Hi, Archana. Pooja, yes, says positive vibes does attract positive vibes. You always give more than what we expect, so it doesn't matter which meditation. I'm open and receptive. Lovely, wonderful. So we are going to first of all understand if what does manifestation mean for you all. Hi, Rachna. What does manifestation mean? We are going to talk a little. Then we are going to do the meditation and activation. And then we are going to end it with something that I want to offer you as an opportunity. Okay. Attract what we desire, manifesting our desires, bring your affirmation into reality. There is no right or wrong answer, okay? But we are going to discuss a little bit. Affirmation into reality. Bring your intentions and dream into reality. What really gets manifest and what doesn't get manifest? What do you think? What is your take on that? How many of you have manifested something very successfully? I'm one of those. How many of you have horribly failed at manifesting something that was very important to you? I'm one of those. Horribly failed, Jan? Yes, I have also horribly failed. Is internet not correct? Give me a moment. Am I back? Can you hear me now? Yeah, sometimes I feel unknowingly we manifest things that we don't want. Yeah, very important point. We are going to talk about this. Horribly failed most of the times. Okay, I manifest unknowingly. Okay, don't know what I should manifest. Okay, horribly failed. Okay. So, do you feel? How many of you feel that only if you do manifestation rituals, only then you can manifest? You feel that, Manju? That only if you do manifestation rituals, only then you can manifest. Sometimes great, sometimes horrible. Okay, I manifest what I don't want to. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. So I'm going to tell you something which is going to change your mindset about manifestation and how you're manifesting. Okay. I feel we should talk positive about the thing that we want to manifest, puja. Okay. Which is true, partially true. Okay. So tell me something. Who has really failed very bad at manifestation? Okay, Janvi. I'll ask to unmute you, and can you help us both get on what do we say, spotlight? Both of us on spotlight.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi. So, I think I have miserably failed. I was asking for an amount of money, and I think I failed because I couldn't get over the fear and the doubt that I had I constantly feared if it will come, not come, what will happen? If it doesn't come, what will happen? So that fear and that doubt, I think, was holding me back. And I think that's the reason I completely failed at what I was trying to manifest.
Lovely. So you also know what made you fail.
Yes.
Yeah, lovely. You are aware
Yes.
of it. You're aware of it. So that's exactly what happens.
But
Yeah.
ma'am, it's so difficult to let go of that fear and the doubt because it's just humanly, I mean, you will start thinking that what happens if it doesn't happen? What will you do if it doesn't happen? You have
Yes,
to
it
think
is.
of plan B, you have to think of plan C. So
Yes.
how do you do it?
Yes. A very, very good question. So I always say this, and you yourself answered your question. Okay. So whenever people say that I failed at manifestation, they never know why they failed, but you yourself answered it for yourself that I failed because I was so much in doubt and fear. How many of you relate to it that because how many of you realize this that you failed at your manifestation because you had doubt and fear? And congratulations, Janvi, that you know this.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You know this because people don't know it. I did not get my son's custody only because I feared that my ex will do that to me and he will take away my son. My biggest fear was I will be separated, and then that happened to me. Exactly that happened to me.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So how do you not get
Correct.
into that, right? Okay. So I'll tell you something. How and you have done some manifestations very easily also.
Some,
Anything?
yes, some small ones, yeah, because some of them are really, it doesn't matter so much to you. That's why it doesn't remain so consciously. You're not constantly thinking. So you manifest and you just let it go and it suddenly happens.
Happens. Okay, that is also correct thing. But I'm going to give you a little more discretion about what has actually happened in what manifested and what did not manifested beyond fear and beyond it not being so important. You are feeling that it was not so important. It was a small thing, so it happened. It was very important. There was big fear, so it didn't happen. There is something beyond it, and I'll tell you today what it is.
Sure, ma'am. Yes.
So tell me something. If I ask you, and to everybody over here, I'm asking this question. If I ask you to go and buy bindi tomorrow from a market around you, but beside your
Yes.
house, maybe, what will you do? I'll say tomorrow, 11 o'clock, I want you to morning in the 11 o'clock, 11 a.m., I need you to get bindi. Ladies finger, simple.
Yes.
Lana hai aapko, bindi lana. Everybody understands Hindi here?
Yes.
Okay. So Shilpa needs us to talk in Hindi. Is it okay if we talk? Ram Prasad, you don't? Acha. ठीक है, तो हम थोड़ा मिक्स में बात करेंगे, ठीक है, शिल्पा के लिए भी. सो टेल मी कि अगर मैंने आपको बोला कि गो गेट भिंडी, व्हाट विल यू डू?
Go and buy bhindi
हाउ, व्हाई?
because if you ask me to do something and it matters to me, I will go and do what you like. I mean, I will go and buy it
But you will go to a particular place. Why?
because I'm comfortable with that place. I know that that person, that vendor will give
You
me,
are comfortable with that place, and you
or I have trust, I have faith in that vendor.
know that. You use
Correct.
what you know that there is the vendor over there who is selling the pindi.
Correct.
When there is knowing,
Yes.
the manifestation is easy. When there is not knowing, manifestation is tough. The unknowingness creates the fear.
Correct. Exactly.
It is the unknowingness that is the root cause, not the fear.
Yes.
I don't know if it can happen or not. I don't know if I'll get bindi or not.
Correct.
That will
Correct.
create the fear.
Exactly.
Okay, so knowing surprises everything, and that brings certainty, and that brings the power to manifestation. And that's why many times people fail in manifestation. Many times people fail in manifestation simply because they are not in knowingness. So what is the best way to know?
I don't know, ma'am. What is the best way to know?
The best way to know is that whatever you're fearing, you know that it is your truth. If you're fearing something, it is your truth.
Yes.
For you, it is your truth. So the best way to go about it is to first deal with those fears. So my job was to deal with my fear that my ex will do this. I knew that my ex will do this. That was my knowingness. And I did not know what I will do if he will do that.
Correct.
How helpless I will be if he will do that. And because of that, I lost my son's custody and I got rigged into the whole scenario that the way I went into. Okay. That is exactly what happens with anyone who feels that they are not in charge and control of the situation if something goes wrong. The not knowingness plays the biggest role in manifestation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So knowing surpasses everything. And if you know it, then you don't fear it. So your job is to not want things. Your job is to know that you can have it. And that knowingness comes from worthiness. Now, I who had worked so much on myself and came out of such a toxic relationship, established a new one, got into better health, got into great business, doing my work in the way I'm doing, or getting so much famous and all of that, got into that spot that I got into because I was very guilty as a mother.
Mm.
So when we are guilty, we find ways to punish ourselves.
Correct.
So our ways to punish ourselves is through relationships, through money, or through health. Only these three things can give us pain. What fourth thing there is?
Correct.
Nothing, right? And the maximum pain that could give me earlier was my spouse, and then it was my child. So now what is the best way to punish myself? This was the way to punish myself. So we do this unknowingly.
Yes.
Okay. That, okay, I'm so guilty of what I have done or what must have happened or how it has happened that I'm going to punish myself so that I don't get away with it. Yes, unfortunately, we do this to ourselves. Okay.
True.
Are you getting it? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
So the first step is to remove the fear and then work on manifestation. If you have that's why both the meditations are very important. The full moon meditation is for releasing, and new moon is for attracting what you want, fulfilling the desires, So in full moon, we actually do the rituals where we release all the toxicity, all the negativity, all the fears and all of that meditatively.
Okay.
Meditatively. Otherwise, we do it otherwise as well as processes we do. But those are the times when we do it very strongly, meditatively.
Okay.
Okay, those are the energies which are very powerful. And in new moon, we otherwise also can manifest and do things, but these are the times that are more conducive for all kind of manifestations, and the energies are more supportive.
Right.
So we establish that right tone. It's like वो अच्छे से वो पूरा वो टाटा स्काई का वो लगाया होता है, एंटेना लगाया होता है, तो देन द अलाइनमेंट एवरीथिंग, द होल टीवी, मतलब वो नहीं तो कुछ होता रहेगा, यू कांट सी इट प्रॉपर्ली, एंड वो आएगा जाएगा, सीन आ रहा है जा रहा है, आ रहा है जा रहा है, इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट इफ यू सेट द एंटेना प्रॉपर,
Yes.
तो वो ठीक से आता रहेगा, वो relay proper होगा. It's just like alignment.
Correct.
Everybody understanding what I'm trying to say? Thank you, Janvi. Thank you for sharing this
Thank you,
with
ma'am.
so much of clarity. Yeah. Neat. I always fail due to fear, and sometimes it's just that one negative thought materials and 1,000% positivity doesn't happen. Yes. Yes. Sometimes we are so powerful, Meet, that when we are looped into one thought, we can recreate it so much from that. Same is with positivity as well. Okay. Swati, I'll think of the shop, the bindi, and the picture. I'll get it. Probably you will not also do that much work, Swati, because you know that you can get bindi. You know it, that you can get it. The problem arises when you know it that you can't get it, and there is a question mark to worthiness. Okay, and everybody has that somewhere or the other. I had that when it comes to my son. I may still have it in some other places, in some other ways, whenever it comes in front of me, and I'll have to deal with it. Yeah. Everybody clear on this point? Any question? So fears. Who knows how to overcome fears? Good question. Anybody here? Some of my very good students. Otherwise, everybody is going to get lot of homework if you don't know this. Oh, me, okay, I can forgive you because you're not that arrogant student, but others are. Tell me, if you people don't know, I'm going to really come to your home and I'm going to fight with you. Swati, very good. Good student, Swati. Pooja. Deepa, surrendering good. Okay. I will get over fears. Yes. Right then. By trusting the process. Yes. All of that is correct. But what Swati has told is the right way to go about it metaphysically. Okay. So it is important that whatever your fears are, write them down, burn it and flush it. That is the way to go about fears. Okay? Write down your fears, burn it and flush it. It can be relationship fears, it can be money fears, it can be health fears, it can be anything. Deepa, you are correct that by accepting the reality, but the fact is that we cannot accept the reality until we have not accepted our fears about it. Okay? Anshu, you are correct, trusting the process. We cannot trust until we are in fear. Fear, anger, resentment, guilt, shame, blame, all of these are very strong emotions. Until we have that, acceptance doesn't happen. All of these feelings takes us into denial, brings us to a lot of denial, brings us to resistance, brings us to bitterness, grudges. How many of you agree? At least to me, that happens. If I'm angry, I am nowhere in a space to accept. I'm nowhere in space to be philosophical about life, no matter how much I know. I may be another Krishna. By God forbid, I'm not trying to challenge him, but I may not be in my right state of mind when I'm angry or when I'm resenting. Okay? Nobody can be. Please don't expect so much from yourself and beat yourself up. Okay? You cannot accept reality. You cannot trust the process. You cannot surrender when you are triggered with emotions. Okay? All right. Clear, everyone? Clear on this? Make sense? So what will you do if you have fears? Write it down. Janvi is acting and telling, write it down and burn and flush it. Why burn and flush it? Who knows why to burn and flush? This is a very simple process. Sometimes people discard it by thinking and feeling that, oh, it's such a stupid thing. What will happen? But those who have done it, who have done these processes can vouch for it. Who has done it over here? Yes, you can do it. You can do it today. But this is not one day thing, okay? You have to do it for next 21 days. You have done it. Who else has done the burning and anything, writing the letter, burning and flushing for anything? Who has done it? Who has done this process and who has found the effect or result out of it? Ipa, yes. Loma, yes. Janvi, have you done Kapali? I did it for cord cutting, yes. Yes, 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 yes. See, so many people. Yes, Deepa. For you, probably I would have told you to let it in the air. Yes, it helped. Huh? So one thing with process is that process you have to follow. Like you eat, you sleep, you drink, you bath, you poop, you pee, you brush. That way, process is process. You have to do it. Okay, right? So if you do that for fear, the one that we are talking about today, you can do it even for 7 days, if not 21 days. But those who come to me for one-on-one session, and if I find that if their intensity of whatever the karma is, it is very high, then I ask them to do it for 21 days. Sometimes I ask for 11 days, depending upon the intensity, whatever the guidance I get. Okay, but 7 to 11 days is good. 7 days is something that you can do it. Okay. Yes, Deepa, for pain you can do. You can do for pain. You can do for any kind of suffering, uh, any kind of fear, guilt, shame, resentment, unhappiness, sorrow, depression, anything. You can write the letter, burn it, and flush it. It is magical. I fail to understand how is it so magical. Really, I don't know, but there's something about that process. Okay, so please do it. A lot of time people discard it by thinking that oh it's such a simple thing, इससे क्या होगा, ऐसा नहीं है, उससे बहुत कुछ होता है. Please करना करना जरूरी है. ठीक है. Yeah. So today I'm going to take you through a beautiful meditation, new moon meditation, okay, which is a manifestation meditation. And a lot of you have paid for this. A lot of you had been, willing to be part of the activation. So I've noted down your names, and I'm going to activate you all for the uh, meditation that we are doing right now. At the end, after the meditation finishes off, I'm going to share with you something which I am using as a tool to attract money, and which I have been using with other people, my clients and my relatives, to help them when it comes to get rid of debts, get rid of, get increment in job, or to have consistent income uh, on, on in their business, or sometimes share market, or any whichever ways. Okay, so I'm going to share that tool with you, and I'll offer you if you wish to uh, take a support of that tool, and I'm going to offer it to you at a very discounted price to you. Okay. Yoma, your GP is not working. Maybe you can make the payment on Paytm. I mean, I don't know. Try that. All right. If you are intending not to worry, I'll add your name right now, and you can see how you can work that out. Okay, I trust you on that. That's not an issue. Okay, don't worry. Paid. Okay, everyone ready? All right. So let me start my favorite music. Swati, I will talk about it at the end. In the end, I'll explain it. Okay. पहले कर ले meditation कर ले. Is it okay? All right, everyone, just close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Just nod your head if you are able to hear the music. Are you able to hear the music? Yes. Lovely. Now you can close your eyes and sit back and relax. Are you able to hear my voice? Just nod your head if you are able to. Lovely, wonderful. Close your eyes, sit back and relax. And be seated into a comfortable position. Bring awareness to your breath. Close your eyes and sit into a comfortable position and bring awareness to your breath. And notice where it travels. Trying to direct it to your belly. Breathe with your full lung capacity. Breathe with your full lung capacity. And begin to look inward to your inner space of peace, calm, silence, and stillness. And visualize yourself seated beneath an open, velvety night sky. Just visualize that you are seated beneath an open, velvety night sky. As you see yourself gaze up, you notice the stars. How bright they shine compared to the new moon, translucent and hidden on this evening. They twinkle and glisten above. One in particular outshining the rest, sending beacons of starlight across the sky towards you. Gradually it grows bigger, offering this bright light to the world around you. At the same time, notice a bright light pouring in from the top of your head, from above, in through the crown of your head. As you breathe in, feel the starlight pouring in from your crown. As you breathe out, feel the starlight emerging outward from your heart. Breathing in, the light flows into you. Breathing out, your light radiates outwards. Breathing in, breathing out. Let there be a flow. Feeling this light within you, the spark of light that is always within. Find this spark, your life force, your personal energy, responsible for all you do and who you are. Feel the stillness of this energy within you. Feel the stillness at the very center of your being. Still, but so alive, so vibrant. Your inner current, your personal frequency. You have so much you can give. On this new moon, it is the best time energetically to connect, to understand what your personal deepest and truest desires are. Think about the things you would like to bring into and manifest in your life. Think about something you would like to bring about. You can speak these intentions to yourself in your mind now. Feel these words projecting outwards. Why do you want this to be part of your life? Or why do you want your life to be this way? What emotions this will bring about in you? How will it make you feel? Try and let the emotions, that feeling encompass you completely and entirely. Feeling that emotion radiating through you and emitting the frequency outward. And be in that state for a while. Feel each of your intentions deeply and see them manifesting it into the world as long as it feels right. And whenever you choose to leave the meditation and open your eyes, do so with a deep sense of knowing that all that you already want to manifest is already yours. Take your time. Be patient, kind, and gentle with yourself. As you open your eyes, whenever you open your eyes, let us know if you would like to share anything. It's good time to declare what happened. How are you feeling? Nice white castle, grounded. Yes, great. I did not pleased. Happy. Saw a pond and could see stars and moon sitting in a bench. Lovely. Went to sleep. Good. Did not feel like opening my eyes. Feeling lighter and it feels like whatever I manifested is already done. Lovely. Anybody wants to share your experience? I just gave you all the permission to can't feel anything. कोई बात नहीं शिल्पा. Clueless and numb, but okay. Meet you have a chakra meditation? Do you have chakra meditation? Are you doing it? You'll need little time. Lovely, Shraddha. It's okay, Manju. It was for me. Okay. It's very beautiful. Saw my childhood house from where I could see the stars and enjoy the same old ways looking at this. Dhruti, chakra meditation is a chakra meditation. He had been sent. He'd been given the chakra meditation. It is to align the 7 chakras. You were part of 3 workshops, right? So you had been given that. But if you don't have it, ask from Sarita. Okay, Dhruti? Sarita se मांग लो, मिल जाएगा. Shraddha, I was actually sitting below the sky sometime back and there were only 2 stars. One was extremely bright. Thank you.
Repeat. I just log out. Sorry, ma'am. I just log out. Can you please repeat chakra meditation?
Chakra meditation is to align your chakras. So you can ask for the meditation from Sarita if you don't know or don't have it. Sahib Rao, very cool and intense feeling, didn't want to open the eyes. Hi Amit, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. A lot of you have kept your cameras off. People are so beautiful that nazar lag jayegi. मैं भी बंद कर देती हूँ फिर. Again, feeling relaxed. Can literally feel the energy vibration in my hands and feet. Lovely. Awesome. I'll open the WhatsApp group. Okay, share your experience, how you felt in this meditation. All right. Anybody has any questions that you have about this meditation we did, or about anything in general? If you have any questions, we'll take the questions first. Then I'll share the tool that I wanted to share with you, and then we can close the call today.
Ma'am, can you explain about the knowing? I just missed that part.
For that, you will have to go and watch this again.
Okay.
Okay? But knowing is nothing. Knowing is knowing the difference between knowing and unknowingness, and how unknowingness creates fear. We all have fear of unknown. Everybody understands that, right? So how fear of unknown creates so much of fear of unknown creates so much of resistance to what can happen for us in our life. Okay, that's what I was talking about. But you can, I've recorded this, I'll be uploading it, you can watch it. Okay.
Hi, I have a question.
Ma'am,
Just a moment. Okay, I'll do one thing so that we don't mess up like this. You just post your question over here, and I will answer it for you. Okay. All right, please post your question. Deepa is asking, ma'am, when is Karma Healing Workshop class coming up? Waiting for a long time. Deepa, maybe next month or July. It happens every 3 to 4 months, 3.5 to 4 months. Okay, who is asking a question? I can unmute you. You can ask me. I'll unmute one by one so that we don't jumble up things. Somebody was asking a question. Ram Prasad, you want to ask a question? Okay, I'll ask. Unmute you. Yeah, Kapali, also you. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah.
Ma'am, when it comes to manifestation, if I'm manifesting a phone or a bike or a car, it's coming easy to me. But when it comes to relationship, we have a more doubt. Something is resisting.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Again, as I said, fears, and second thing, the person, there is a person involved, which has the live Chetana in it. Chetana, you understand? The live energy?
No. Yeah.
Everything is energy. Even a mobile phone is energy.
Yeah.
Okay, the person is also energy, but the person has emotions, karmas, and everything. Now, if that person is manifesting something else, they will not come to you.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. That's.
Okay. Also, your resistance of your, like, whatever your karmic entanglement may be for not the antarai karma that I talk about, for not getting what you want in relationship.
Okay.
When understand this thing, when we want a particular person, we want a particular feeling.
Okay.
The way that person is making us feel, if that changes, you don't want that person anymore.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're not getting to feel that, that means you have antarai karma of feeling that. And that is what you have to address.
Okay, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes.
Makes sense? Next is Kapali. Kapali, can we have Kapali, please? Can somebody help me with co-hosting? Vikas is sleeping. Vikas is not a good co-host. Okay, Manju, I'll come to you. Just give me a moment. Yeah, Kapali. No, you'll have.
Hi.
Hi.
When we are writing down our fears, sometimes we don't know what is our fear exactly. Some unknown fear. How to address that? How we know that what exactly is that fear? And
We know our fears. We don't know how to deal with them. That is the unknown part.
okay.
We always know our fears. The fear is that what if this will happen, and because of that, that will happen. Or what if this will not happen, and because of that, that will happen. What I will do to deal with it is something that I don't know. So my incapabilities are my biggest fears.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if I know that this is going to happen, but I also know that I'm not able to deal with it, or I don't know if I will be ever able to deal with it, then that's going to create more ruckus.
Okay.
Okay.
So somehow
So,
we always know what is exactly our fear is.
yes, we always know what are the fears. Sometimes they are in form of denial, so we don't want to accept our fears.
Yeah, that's what. Because sometimes we don't accept that as a fear.
We don't accept, that happens, but we know the fears. We don't accept because then we fear that if we accept it, that then we'll have to deal with it. We don't want to deal with it, so we don't accept it.
Thank you.
Make sense?
Yeah. But when we try to name it, for example, if you're asking for something, okay, so that is fear of failure or fear of success, whatever. So, but some of them you can't name it also.
Meaning,
I don't know. I want this Ferrari car.
uh,
Okay, but what the fear I have not to get that? Maybe it's a fear of asking, or fear of luxury, or fear of. I know
okay,
I have fear, but I don't know what that fear is.
okay. I'll give you one common denominator. All fears are of fears of ego.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
That's what how to address that, because I don't know whether it's a manifestation fear or having a luxury fear or ego fear or
No, it is all fears are fears of ego.
ego. Okay,
Self doesn't have fear, only ego has fear.
ego.
Ego has fear of anything that can or cannot happen. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being told no, fear of not getting what I asked for. All of that is need of ego.
Okay, okay.
So ego breaks and ego resists to break. So it will not let you address the fear.
Okay.
Because ego's job is to help you survive. Fear's job is to help your ego survive.
So they're helping each other. Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. So someone is asking that they wanted to know about the thing I was going to share. I'll share that quickly, the offer that I have for you all, and then we'll go more deeper into Q&A. Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay. Right. Can you see? I have shared the screen. You can't. Can you now see my screen? Yeah. So this is a 10x manifestation Rahu Yantra tool. Okay. And this is how it looks on both the sides. This is whichever is the front and the back side. Okay. What it is useful for: resolving property issues, getting increments in job, get consistent money flow in business, dissolving debts, and making better financial decisions when it comes to share market or anything that you are trying to make a financial decision about. Okay. This is what is called a Rahu Yantra. Okay. Now, this can be available at any random shop, but what I do basically with it is that I tap and I do a little work on it before I give it to you. I do some tapping on it. I energize it, I activate it, I initiate it, and then I give it to you. That's the difference, okay? Anybody would be interested into something like this? Okay. I'll share the price. I am having an offer today for this one. So for the Yahoo Yantra, generally my price is 10,101, but today my price is 3,333. That is 67% discount. And how do you use this? It's very simple. You can insert it in your mobile cover. I always have it in my mobile cover. All right. And or to keep it in your purse, wallet, whatever you are using. Okay. If you want to buy this, you can make the payment on this number 7777092430. Okay. At the discounted price. This is going to be offered only to 5 people because it takes a lot of work. I have to do work on it before sending it to you. Okay. So if you are intending to buy this, please go ahead and you can make the payment. Okay. You can ask me if you have any questions about this as well. I'll take the questions. Papali asked the question. Okay, Swati. Ma'am, you were planning to teach karma healing in June. Are you planning that, ma'am? Swati, I'm little late on that. I'm sorry about it. I'm little late on that because in between, there had been a medical emergency in my family. So I couldn't plan this. I am not on my plan on that. I'm sorry about it. Please post karma healing workshop in the WhatsApp. Yes, Nirmalita. Always I do that. Okay, I'll do that. जब भी मैं कोई मेडिटेशन करती हूँ एंड व्हेन आई क्लोज आईज सी ब्लैकनेस ऑल ओवर ओनली. शिल्पा, आंखें बंद करके ब्लैकनेस ही दिखती है, उसमें कुछ गलत नहीं है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ठीक है. शिल्पा इज देयर? सी इफ वी कैन हैव शिल्पा. Is doing the meditation we just did necessary for the activation? No, Vyoma, आपने meditation करा है, activation मैंने करा है, ठीक है. जिन लोगों ने पेमेंट किया है उनका नाम मेरे पास मैंने लिस्ट रखा है यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे. And when I started the meditation, I also started the activation for you people. Okay. Activation किया मैंने आपका, जब आपको meditation के लिए शुरू किया ना, तब मैंने पहले आपका activation शुरू किया, ठीक है. Manfred, Shilpa, Ja, and Nilita, I think you people want this. Okay, so this is the number you can make the payment. Send me your address, postal address with the pin code, name, postal address and pin code, and I'll do the needful. But you'll have to give me 10 to 12 days for me to do the needful and then send it to you. Okay, so you can make the payment of 3,333 and I'll send it across to you. Yes, Meet, anyone can keep this yantra. It is this small. Can you help me with the, yeah, can you help me? I'll show it to you. It is very small. Is this small? Can you all see it? Are you able to see it? Huh? It is that small. Okay. So ये cover के अंदर भी ये cover के अंदर है. In my phone it is here, and this is Vikas's, so he also keeps it with him. Okay? So I've been trying and testing this, and now as it is working it out, I've started it giving to people who really needs it and wants it. Okay. So anyone can keep it, anybody can have it. You can gift it to people. You can use it for gifting purpose. Say if you have partners in your business, and if you feel that okay, not only me but my partners also needs it, you can buy it for them as well. Okay. Any caste, any person, any gender, anybody can keep. Any age, like even if it is for children, children can also keep. Yes, Deepa, there was an activation. If you made the payment of 777, I think you have made, Deepa, then I will be doing the activation for you. Okay. Yes, Nirlipta, you can gift it to someone. No, Meet, you do not have to check planetary position to use it. Anybody can use it. Anybody who uses money can use it. Okay. Because I was not still and was very hungry. That is okay. Don't worry about it. Vyoma. Activation does not have to be as you will be still, like you would be doing anything in your life, and when I'm doing activation, I can do it. Okay, that doesn't have to. You don't have to worry. Ruti, how this yantra helps is what you are asking. I think you missed on this one. It helps in resolving property issues, getting increment in job, getting consistent in money flow in business, resolving debts, and making better financial decisions. If there are some people who really suffer with this, that I make very wrong decisions when it comes to finances. Okay? So it helps in that. So I'm giving it at this price right now at 3,233. The original price is 10,101, but I'm giving it at this price. How you can use it is just put it in your mobile cover or in your purse or wallet. If you want it, you can make the payment on this number. I'm just offering it to 5 people right now at this price because I really have to do a lot of work before I send it to you. Okay. Pooja, yes, you can do the bank deposit as always. That's not a problem. Meet, not a problem. If you want it, you can make the payment on the number. Okay. This is the yantra tool that I talked about, Ram Prasad. This is the tool that I talked about, that if you want, you wish, you can take this. Okay. Yes, it does. It must help. It should help. Meet. At least that is what people who are using right now, like, you know, in my close circle, they are confirming that. Right? Lean, you always write me mama instead of ma'am. Okay. So be it. You can have it. Okay. All right. Yeah, Nirlipta, you can do the payment right. Sure, Dhruti, you can do the payment tomorrow. If you want to do the bank payment, that's okay. That's not a problem. All right. All right. I'll stop this share. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Any other questions? Okay. We have Shilpa. Shilpa, आप मुझे कुछ पूछ रहे थे कि आंखों में काला काला कुछ पूछ रहे थे, आता है?
यस मैम। मीन्स जब भी कोई मेडिटेशन करती हूँ मैम तो पूरा ब्लैकनेस ही दिखता है। मीन्स जब भी आप कुछ बोलते हो अगर कि हम लोग अब स्टार दिख रहा है या लाइट भी कोई फील नहीं होता है, दिखता नहीं।
नहीं, कोई बात नहीं। ऐसा आपको अगर देखो, आंख बंद करते किसी किसी को विजुअलाइज होता है, किसी किसी को नहीं होता, कोई उसमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। आप में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं
है, इसलिए नहीं हो रहा है कुछ।
नहीं। आप अपने आप को वो स्पॉट में मत रखो कि मेरे में कुछ नेगेटिविटी है, कुछ ब्लॉक्स है, इसलिए नहीं हो रहा है। आपने ये स्टेप लिया ना, तो चाहे वो नेगेटिविटी होगी, वो ब्लॉक होगा, उसको रिमूव करने के लिए तो स्टेप लिया, तो मान लीजिए होगा भी, तो हम वो उसको रिमूव कर रहे हैं, है ना। एक टाइम था, अगर आप 15 साल पहले मुझे मिलते तो आप ये बोलते कि ये औरत क्या कर सकती है, ये कुछ नहीं कर सकती, ये 1 सेकंड के लिए आंख बंद नहीं कर सकती, ये क्या करेगी। तो मुझे आंख बंद करके ऐसे होगा कि फिर मेरा गला दबा देगा अभी। तो क्योंकि माइंड इतना वो था, ट्रिकलिंग था, एकदम वो हो रहा था। तो आपको लग रहा है एक दिन में, एक मेडिटेशन में मैं ऐसी हो गई? आज भी मुझे प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं। पहले साल भर रहते थे, 24/7 रहते थे, अब वो वंस इन अ वाइल होते, ठीक है। और अब मेरे पास टूल्स है तो मैं वो यूज करती हूँ। आज ही मैंने मेरे हस्बैंड को लेटर लिखा, तुमने मेरी जिंदगी पर बात करती, तुमने ऐसे किया वैसे किया। आज न्यू मून है ना, तो मेरे भी इमोशंस ऊपर आ रहे थे। कोई इससे छूटा नहीं है, बट हर न्यू मून को सबको होता है, मुझे कोई एक न्यू मून को होता है, बस इतना फर्क है। किसी किसी को हर साल होता है, किसी किसी को 5 साल में एक बार होता है। मुझे कोई चीज 5 साल में एक बार होती है, कोई चीज साल में एक बार होता है, ठीक है। तो ये सबको इम्पैक्ट करता है, खाली हम अवेयर नहीं होते, हमको जागृत नहीं है तो हमें पता नहीं। तो कोई डरने वाली, देखिए कोई भी चीज डर तभी हमें लगता है जब हमें पता नहीं है। जैसे जैसे आपको पता लगने लगेगा ना, तो आपको वही चीज देख के आपको मन में लगेगा कोई बात नहीं, ये भी एक पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ है और कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है।
थैंक यू।
Will you share this manifestation, meditation and chakra meditation? Ram Prasad, chakra meditation you will have to ask from Sarita, and this manifestation meditation will be shared on my YouTube, and then I'll be sharing the link. Okay. Yes. So that means that I'll be sharing. Yes. Anyone has any other questions, any other things that you want to discuss, anything you want to ask? I mean, I don't mind going like, 15-20 minutes more talking with you all, addressing any questions you have about life, about anything. It doesn't have to be about this meditation. It doesn't have to be about healing. It can be about any damn thing that you are going through. I'll try my best if I have an answer. If I don't have, then we'll see how we can figure it out. If you have any questions. Okay. मंजू जी, आपने भी कुछ बीच में रेज किया था हैंड पर, शायद मैं आपको तब, आई डोंट नो इफ मंजू इज स्टिल हियर और नॉट। हाँ, यस।
So, ma'am, I just want to know that when we meditate, like I was just thinking, I wanted like I'm meditating for a nice big house, but what is the source of getting it? So I'm like trying to manifest the house of my dreams, but every time I start with I'm trying to manifest it, I feel that source is connected. There is, what is the source? Because there is no source. It depends on our income. If I add up my husband and my income, I mean the bank loan कितना मिलेगा आपको? So all those are questions where पता रहता है कि नहीं हो सकता है. Then why do I need to try and manifest?
आपको क्लैरिटी है? आपने बैंक वालों से, लोन वालों से सबसे बात करी है?
हाँ.
और आपको क्लैरिटी 100% है कि आपके हस्बैंड के पास कितना पैसा है?
Yes.
तो आपको जब पता है कि ये नहीं हो सकता है, तो आप अपने आप को वो रियलिटी से दूर नहीं कर पा रहे हो,
Right.
तो आप मैनिफेस्ट नहीं कर पाओगे। तो पहले आपको क्या मैनिफेस्ट करना है कि शो मी द रिसोर्सेज थ्रू विच दिस कैन हैपन। पहले आपको ये नहीं बोलना है कि हाउस इज हैपनिंग,
Okay.
शो मी द वे हाउ दिस इज गोइंग टू हैपन।
Okay.
Once you have that clarity, then you know that if you can and if you want to go ahead and work on that path which has been given to you. Like I gave you certain clarity last time in our session,
Right.
but then it becomes a choice if you want to follow that or not, right? तो ये इसके लिए भी आपको कोई क्लैरिटी मिलेगी, फिर आपको फॉलो करनी है कि नहीं, वो आपका पाथ रहेगा। जैसे in 2013 I was buying a house which had 30 different owners, 15 were in jail. That house had 2 mortgages, but I loved the house. It was a beautiful flat in Magarpatta. And flats in Magarpatta in Pune, Hadapsar were more than 1 crore at that point of time. But that flat, I was getting it in 86 lakh exactly. Okay. And when I asked my husband, my ex-husband, what is that you can pay? He said that I cannot pay more than 86. And we got that amount, 86 exact. I so wanted that flat. I didn't know how it will happen. For one day, my ex-husband's uncle came to our home, who is into property. He got everything, all the deals done. He never travels otherwise. He is no more right now. He was very old age. For one day he came. If things, I can't tell you how things can fall in place, how things can miraculously fall in place. But you need to have clarity. You need to have clarity, and then you need to have courage that, okay, this is what has been given to me. I'll get through it. We went in one day to get signature from 15 people in jail. And they all gave it. The house was going to go on auction, and those people will not even get 30 lakhs of that house.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they were very willing to give it.
Wow.
You don't know how much, how things just it's like literally tuck, 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 everything coming in place and fitting in right way.
Right.
If it has to happen, you don't know how it happens. You then know it, that it will happen. But when you know it will not happen.
Knowing. That knowing is very difficult for me.
Very important. You right now know that it can't happen, so you can't surpass that knowing, your logic.
Yes.
So now you have to question that how do I...
Do I need to dream big, or I shouldn't be dreaming big, because I know what is the reality?
Yeah, so what you have to do is that you have to meet people who can help you surpass that reality. Like right now, I also want to buy a house. So my brother is a person who I can talk to about finance. So he breaks my imaginary reality, the world,
Yes.
where I think I will fail.
Right.
Because I don't understand finances. So he breaks that for me. So you have to have that person who gives you that clarity.
The second question is that when I do the chakra meditation, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when I do the chakra meditation, normally the voice says that, okay, just you think now this is a red ball around you. So I don't understand, how should I think, in front of me or within me, and how is it spreading?
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Chakra meditation which we do, normally they say the colors, they talk about the colors. And in certain parts of your body, like in the heart or in your throat or under. So then when we talk about that color which you need to keep seeing, and it's growing bigger and bigger, I don't understand if I should see it inside my body, around my body. I really can't.
There's no wrong and right about that meditation. Please do it whichever way you want to.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, don't complicate so much.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Why we humans are confused, no clarity. Can you tell anything about it? Because we don't come with user manuals, Kapali. Simple answer. What is not complicated in this world? Everything is. What is simple? Not living is simple. Okay. The simplest is to surrender. We are confused and we don't have clarity because we can't surrender, because we have our own fears, again, fears of unknown. And there is no right and wrong about surrendering, not surrendering. And I'm not emphasizing, and I'm not telling I'm the Devi of surrender. No, I'm no less. I also have control freakness in certain areas of my life where I have my fears on high alert. Okay. I'm also work in progress. Okay. So we don't have, at that point, we don't have clarity. Right? Because we have fears at that point. Nothing else. Make sense? Nirlita, how to surrender to the supreme power completely every time? No, we can't do that every time, Nirlita. We can't. I've been doing surrender meditation for a while. Sometimes I can surrender completely, sometimes I can't, and indulge in overthinking. That's okay. See, you like it or not, your whole body is working the way it must. Like you're breathing, your kidneys are working, your blood is pumping, your brain is working, your lungs are working. When you're meditating, you're not meditating, sleeping, not sleeping. When you are eating, not eating, when you're walking, not walking, the body is doing what it is supposed to do. Thank God you can't control it. Even if you have a headache, you can't control it. You have a headache. So that's the natural state of surrender. That's in the natural flow. But when we interfere, then we create diseases. That's how we also create problems. And with the amount of ego and with the amount of confusions we have in our life right now, there is no way that we can surrender completely. So don't fight for it and don't beat yourself for it. Just see whatever you are able to do, good. Whatever you are able to not do, you are work in progress. Make sense, Nirlipta, if you're here? I don't know if she's here. Okay. Ram Prasad, tell me, okay, wonderful. Ram Prasad is asking, ma'am, tell about Linga Bhairavi and how it helps us. You told that you are a devotee in our workshop. Yes, I have Linga Bhairavi Yantra at my home. How many of you understand that? What is Linga Bhairavi Yantra? It's a very powerful yantra. It's a very, very powerful yantra. It's a Linga Bhairavi Devi yantra. It is this big, almost 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet. It is a yantra, a very big yantra. It is 40 kgs. One person cannot even lift it. And it costed me 4 lakh rupees, 4 lakh rupees. And yeah, every new moon and full moon, we have a very, there is a puja we offer. We have to do it every day. We have to do it, but on new moon and full moon, we have a different puja, separate puja for Linga Bhairavi Yantra that we offer. And even in all the Navratras, main Navratras, not only the 9 days, but other 9 days in the that went just before few days, we have to offer puja. So Linga Bhairavi Yantra is a Devi Yantra that helps you get through your karma faster. And it takes away the fear of death or failure. And there's nothing like that, you know, that you feel that, oh, what if I don't succeed? What if I die? What if this or that happens? You know, what do we call it? Sankalpa Vikalp. Do you understand Sankalpa Vikalp? How many of you understand Sankalpa Vikalp? So it takes that wavering of mind away, okay? And you become more aligned with a lot of things if you can tap into that energy and align that energy with yourself. It's a very powerful energy. There is Avigyaran Yantra as well, but what I have is a Linga Bhairavi Devi Yantra. And the effect of Linga Bhairavi Devi Yantra is in 2,500 square feet in circumference, right? So all around it, like up, down, all the sides, like everywhere, right? And it has a certain impact. Since I have had that in my house, people who cannot see it because it's in another bedroom, one of the bedrooms, and we have an enclosure for it and everything like that, because you cannot eat, sleep, and drink in front of Linga Bhairavi Yantra. So you have to have an enclosure and a separate room for it. And you have to do certain sadhana, and you have to take care of it as if it is a part of your family, as a person. And you hold her to the most highest space in your life. Like she's the most important one. Linga Bhairavi is most important one. Okay. And and it is given to us by Sadhguru in the Isha Foundation ashram, when we have to go there and get it from, we are initiated into Linga Bhairavi yantra when we do that. Only me and my husband can touch the yantra. Nobody else can, not even our children, our parents, nobody can touch it. Okay? So when when we went there, Sadhguru first of all explained it's a midnight ceremony. Linga Bhairavi Devi Yantra initiation ceremony it is called. It's a midnight ceremony, and they first of all Sadhguru explains that how you have to deal with yantra, or what you have to do with yantra, or how you have to treat Devi when she is with you in your house. And then he explains everything about what we have to do, how we have to hold her space, how we have to give importance to her, how she's the most pious thing and important thing in our life, and all of that. And at the end, he says just one line, that if you are treating the woman in your house the way that I just explained how you must be treating this Devi yantra, then you do not need this yantra. Got it? So if you have women in your house and if you can treat her like Devi, you don't need it. Okay? That is the power. The Devi Yantra has been life-changing for me. And I think a lot of other things in my life had been life-changing. Devi Yantra is one of those. Devi happened to me in us in 2016. It was totally unplanned. I was on my anniversary trip, and just because it was written over there that Sadhguru will give it, I thought it would be something like what I showed you in the picture, something that I could wear maybe or keep it in my purse. So I signed up for it. And when I signed up for it, I got a call from ashram, and they explained what it is about. And then they said price. The moment they said the price, that it is 4 lakh. After that, I couldn't hear anything because I had no budget. Okay, at that time. But and then suddenly, money happened and things worked out. And in just 15 days, we decided that Devi comes. And then I talked to the same person again, and I asked him that I don't know how this all happened, and we are bringing Devi home. So he just said one thing, that you can't bring her home. She comes if she wants to. And I've had so many people confirm that they had been trying to get Devi home, but they had not been able to. So maybe Devi wanted to be at our place. She wanted to grace us, and here she is. Okay. So today, all of you who has booked for that yantra, when I'll be sitting for the, I sit for the puja every Amavasya and Purnima. So I do certain puja. Okay, and that's when I also make sure that I take an opportunity to, whatever tools I'm offering to you, I make sure that I pass it through Devi's grace as well, as much as possible, whatever is possible. That's how it is. Do you have any question? Ruti, for you also, what for you? The Rahu Yantra. Okay, yeah. So please, all of you who wanted it and have not made the payment today, please send me just a confirmation on personal message, because I'm not making note right now. And Sarita is at her hometown with her parents, so I didn't want to disturb her. Yeah, please send a message to me that you want the Rahu Yantra, and I'll make sure that I'll do the needful. Those who made the payment, please send me a confirmation that you're paid for the Rahu Yantra, and I'll do the needful as well. Okay. Those who are wanting the Rahu Yantra, please also make sure that you are sending me your full address with PIN code. Okay. Any other questions that I could help you with? Thank you for asking this, Ram Prasad. I enjoy talking about Devi and sharing my experience about it. Any other questions, anyone? Anything about anything, like Ram Prasad, it was out of this whole healing thing and everything, Devi thing. Yeah, so anything, if you want to ask about any practices I do, anything that about myself, about my practices, about any healing that you've been through, anything that you want to, anything. Last 7 minutes, 9 o'clock we close. All right, awesome. Okay. Let us do Nilita. I have been doing 7 chakra meditation as you advise. Lovely, wonderful, Nilipta. Keep doing it. It will help you immensely, okay? I have got 10,000, 1 lakh. Sorry, I didn't understand. It is 1 lakh or 10,000? No, 1 lakh, no? 1 lakh. You got 1 lakh. इतने सारे zero गिने नहीं जाते मेरे से. This is one thing about me. I only make money. I don't count. Kapali, yes, I teach karma healing, but the only problem is that I schedule it very rarely, like once a year. I had promised that I would do it in June, but it is not happening right now. Yeah, and I'll keep. A lot of people are asking. I'll keep you people posted. Manfred, you found a lemon and a coin at the entrance of your restaurant? Where are you? We need to talk. What happened?
At home.
At home?
At home entrance.
Oh. What did
Yeah.
you do then?
2 days back.
What did you do then?
Honestly, to tell you, I just kicked it off.
No, you should ever, anybody, if you find something like that, you should never touch it because it is done for it.
The coin is still there.
No, you should never touch it because it is, whatever is done, it is done for you. So you should ask a maid or anybody, not because it is okay for them to be
No,
subjected
actually,
to
what
that.
happened was even later I wanted to pick that coin up. Even later, actually, I wanted to pick that coin up, but that lady who comes to cook, she just happened to tell me like not to kick let the coin, that she would get something and take it away. But
Yes,
then
because
she
coin,
completely forgot, I think. Because today
because
when I saw,
because coin is money energy, so do not kick it.
the coin it is there.
Yeah. So ask someone, anybody who even cleans your road or anybody, ask them to just take it from there. Don't.
No,
even
no,
with
no,
the,
no. The lemon was right at the entrance. No. So what happened was when I saw it, I just kicked it. I didn't even realize. I said, like, what is this like here? So
Be
then
careful.
I saw the coin. The coin is still there.
So be careful next time and ask somebody to pick that up. Even if
We'll
you're
move it.
Mali, driver, anybody, even if any friend, because that will not affect anybody else because it would be done for you. That black magic, okay? Wow, congratulations, Nilipta. You got your 1 lakh back. We did a healing for that, right? Lovely, lovely to know that. Yeah, lovely, amazing. Nilita, do share that in the group as well. A lot of people will have some hope that, okay, things can really work on. How we can 10x our meditation, you said you will teach us. So this is the meditation that we did where we did the activation. So you can 10x your manifestation while we did this meditation. So whatever you have thought of, just wait and watch. Okay, what happens next? Yeah, I can understand you'd be disturbed, Manfred. Any remedies for career issues last few months? A lot of issues at job. Lot of issues at job. What issues are you facing, Swati? Can we hear Swati? Yeah.
Ma'am, my boss has been micromanaging a lot, isolating me, not giving credit for work. Suddenly things have changed in the last few months, and the last 1 month it's becoming even like I'm not able to work. I had built a function so well so far. I came up with a commercial model. A lot of things happened, but he's not. He's trying and micromanaging as if I'm feeling as if he's trying to build a case, and I don't know why. What is the issue? It's really mentally I'm really it's kind of a harassment. Maybe
Are
he
you
wants me
looking?
to leave and go.
Are you looking for new job then?
I am looking, but I want to have the dignity back. It's not. I'd like to leave in a nice, graceful manner. This is not And there's a lot at stake, right? To just leave and go.
Of course, no,
Yeah,
you
I
have to
want
be
to. I want to change. Yeah.
you have to be strategical about it, and you have to decide what is more important to you. If somebody is not ready and willing to give you your dignity, what is more important to you right now, that you'll have to make the money or you'll have to do whatever is the needful. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, do the cord cutting.
Okay.
Do the cord cutting with the boss. Do the letter writing as well. It will at least help your frustration.
Okay.
I had seen similar case that I worked with last week, and 3 of her bosses had been doing the same thing with her, one after another. None of them connected to each other. Can you believe, like, when we and the energetically what we saw is that all 3 of them were her children in one of the past life, stepchildren, and she had disowned them, like she had just threw them out, and now they were doing the exact same thing. And I just told her that start looking for a job, because that's the karma that you are. Can you help me with the charging, please? That's the karma that you're going to face. So sometimes you can't change the karma. It's not working.
Okay.
You can do the healing so that you don't find same things again and again, but you cannot change the karma. So then look for the job. So next time when you are looking for, we did the healing, the next job you don't find such people. You don't land into the same kind of situation again and again.
Okay.
So do the cord.
But if I find that, if I look for a job, I should get it, right? I mean, it's.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Why doubt there?
Yeah. No. Just saying. Okay.
All the
Yeah,
best.
I'm trying for a new job. Yeah.
Yeah. Try that, and hope for the best. Things will work. Okay. But do the needful. Do the back end work that you can only do. That is your healing with the situation, whatever is going on.
So 21 days cord cutting, correct?
Yes, do that. Letter writing 7 days, 21 days cord cutting. These are like gala खराब है, we do the gargle. नमक वाले पानी का. तो relationship खराब है, cord cutting.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Take it.
All the best. और 2 लाख है that she has to return. मुझे लगता है वो भी मिल जाएगा सर. Wonderful, Nirlipta, lovely. I didn't want to lose her as a friend, and I thank God she wished me on my birthday. Lovely, that is so wonderful. What do you suggest, ma'am? Should I start talking to her, call her? That's not a problem. If you feel like, go ahead, Nirlipta, बात करो, कोई issue नहीं है. बात करने में कोई issue नहीं है किसी से. अगर आपको बात करनी है आपकी फ्रेंड से तो करो, कोई issue नहीं है. ठीक है? आपको बात करके ये फ्रस्ट्रेशन आता है, मेरे पैसे नहीं दे रही है, या उसके कुछ भी पोस्ट वगैरह देख के ये लगता है कि अरे ये एंजॉय करती, मेरे पैसे नहीं दे रही, तो आप उससे दूर रहो, क्योंकि आप फिर ज्यादा क्रिएट कर रहे हो. ठीक है? राम प्रसाद, आई आंसर्ड दैट क्वेश्चन. हु अंडरस्टूड दैट कि 10x मैनिफेस्टेशन कैसे होगा, क्या होगा, आज क्या किया हमने? हु अंडरस्टूड दैट? हु कैन आंसर दैट फॉर मी? एनीबॉडी अंडरस्टूड दैट? नो? You, Kapal, you are trying to unmute yourself. Nobody knows it. I'm not going to tell if anybody doesn't know. You energize the session, Nirlipta, yes, so that our manifestation becomes 10x. Okay. What else? The meditation we did today makes it 10x. Manifestation is multiplied 10x. It is more powerful. Lovely. We manifested our desire in the sky. The process we did. Everybody now, who has this question? Same question. A lot of you asked, how is it 10x, 10x? The process we did in the meditation, we did it in the particular energy. So one thing that is incorrect in what you said, Nilipta, is I did not energize. I only activated. I did the activation. Energies are already there, but you did not know how to activate into that energy. So I activated that, initiated that for you. Okay, I connected you with that. Okay. For those who have already paid, I have already, before the meditation started, I did the activation. Those who still want the activation to happen and still want to pay, they can still pay and I'll do the activation for you. Okay. So activation has been done as we started the meditation. Or if you still, someone over here feels that, okay, I wanted to get the activation done. And if you feel that you want it, you can pay 777 and get the activation done. That's not an issue. Right? But now did you all understand how it is 10x? I was to share not how you do it. I did the meditation with you. I was not to share how you do it. I was to share that how you stop manifestation. Have you use different tools to not manifest. And when we do the activation, when we do the meditation in these energies, how it becomes 10x powerful. You read my last message in the group, okay? I am going to do one live on 9. I had talked in the workshop as well, right? The 9 points that I live by, which helps to make life more simpler. We'll do that, okay? That will help you to understand how we confuse, how we lose clarity, how we stop manifestation, how all the emotions are getting triggered, what are the 9 simple steps that we can keep using to keep on clearing our energy, to keep on being in awareness. Okay. Ram Prasad, I'm going to share it on YouTube. I said that already. I'm going to share it, okay? So then we'll be sharing the link and you can use it, okay? All right. Shilpa. Bataiye Shilpa ji. Swati. Okay, Swati, not a problem. I'll do the activation. Shilpa, batao. कुछ पूछना था आपको?
हाँ मैम, एवरी न्यू मून डे आप ले सकते हो मैम सेशन, या लेते हो?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, मेरा इंटेंशन है कि एवरी फुल मून और एवरी न्यू मून करूं, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन कि पीपल ज्वाइन, है ना? तो मैं करूंगी। और ये इसमें जरूरी नहीं है कि आप खाली आप लोग यहाँ, यू कैन ब्रिंग इन योर रिलेटिव्स, फ्रेंड्स, किसी को भी आप शेयर कर सकते हो लिंक और बुला सकते हो, ठीक है?
ओके मैम, थैंक यू। ट्राई टू टेक एवरी न्यू मून एंड
एब्सोल्युटली, आई विल डू दैट।
ओके, थैंक यू।
शेयर इट इन व्हाट्सएप आल्सो मैम, द लिंक। कौन सा लिंक निर्लिप्ता? ये मेडिटेशन का? If meditation ka, theek hai, I'll be sharing them, not to worry, okay? All right, everyone, thank you so much. आज लिंक तुमको बहुत ज्यादा डाउट वाले उसमें हो तुम, बहुत ज्यादा। बोलो।
No, I was just only wondering how, you sent that video. So I was just wondering how we do it every time.
What you do it you can do this every time on every new moon by yourself also. The only thing is, मैं हमेशा ये कहती हूँ, सबको कहती हूँ ये, कि when there is a live energy, that is like when I am taking you through meditation, I am the live energy here. Right. I am taking the charge of doing the activation or whatever I'm getting you through, okay? Right. So I am the live candle or the diya. Right. तो मुझे अगर दिया जलाना है तो मैं जले हुए दिए से या जले हुए कैंडल से ही दिया जला सकती हूँ, मैच स्टिक से ही जला सकती। आप वो वीडियो देखेंगे मेरा, उससे भी आप मेडिटेशन कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? खाली फर्क क्या है कि दिए का फोटो है, उससे दिया जल सकता है, एक्टिवेशन नहीं होता उससे, नहीं फर्क है, ठीक है? एक जब हम लाइव करते कोई भी चीज ना तो उसका एक एनर्जी होता है। दिया कितना भी सुंदर फोटोग्राफ में हो, उसका वो एनर्जी नहीं होता है जो सामने दिया हो, उसका एनर्जी होता है। एक वार्मथ होता है, फ्लेम का मूवमेंट होता है, वो एनर्जी जो होता है वो फोटो वाले दिए का हो सकता है। बस वो फर्क है खाली, बाकी आप ये मेडिटेशन अपने आप भी कर सकते हो। खाली ये फर्क है। इट इज लाइक माँ होना और माँ का फोटो होना, फर्क है कि नहीं?
बिल्कुल।
कोई भी चीज लाइव होना, लाइव इंटरेक्शन से होना, इन द प्रेजेंट मोमेंट जब चल रहा है तब वो एनर्जी में होना इज डिफरेंट देन वो हो जाने के बाद उसको देख के वो करते रहना। कर तो सकते ही है, माँ के फोटो से भी अच्छा तो फील करते ही है, वी कांट डिस्कार्ड दैट, है ना? मम्मी का, पापा का, बहन भाई का, किसी का भी, हम किसी को मिस कर रहे हैं, दूर रह रहे, वी लुक एट फोटोज, वी फील गुड, बट उतना जितना वो सामने होंगे वो फर्क है। ठीक है, all right everyone, you have a wonderful night. I hope you enjoy the meditation. I'll open the group, please do share your experience about the meditation, and I'd love you all to share how you felt, what just you went through when we did the meditation. Okay, thank you so much, take care. Lots of